He checking to see if my YouTube was up. Oh, shit.
The game. Third team foul. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dallas moving it around. Now here's Doncic. He's defended by Ware. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Doncic missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Luka Doncic.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
He's perfect from the line this time.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's foul number 2 for him. Yaka Jonas is checked in for Tracy McGrady. Herro passes to Porter. Herro looking around. Shoots over Yaka Jonas. That's good by Herro.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Cunningham. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to Doncic. Here's Murray Boyd. Here's Baker. And Ware pulls it down. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Yaka Jonas. Still without a basket. White with it. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Porter, no luck. The Hornets with the lead. Here's Ware. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Hornets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or 2. So both teams changing it up here. Free throw good. Ware. He's off on the second. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. One-on-one fast break. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Parker's shot is off.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Here's Houston. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And the 3 ball is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
To stop the run. Oh, there was a strong dunk.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam.
The screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Jordy with the bucket.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
Pass to Houston. Here's Jonas. That three off the mark. Here's Doncic. Oh, that's blocked. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Herro's checked in for the Mavericks. Bibby comes in for Luka Doncic. .41 seconds left in the first. Bibby kicks to Herro. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Clock is at 3. Bibby.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Here's Houston. Still yet to score. It's hauled in by Herro. Bibby kicks to Herro. Dallas again missing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hornets lead by 5. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hornets?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Parker out there with Barrett. Then it's Tyler Herro. Then it's Bibby, and it's Doherty in at the 5. So that's who Dallas starts the second half. Shot by McGrady, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And another of these young, talented players out of King. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attacker, he loves to get downhill.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Herro passes to Barrett. That's to Bibby. To the inside. Here's Doherty. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Doherty's got it all time. Now for Dallas. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Doncic is checked in for Bibby. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now Cunningham. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. And Cunningham with the slam.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through him.
Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Nets. And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 6. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. He should have a good.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hornets trail by 4. Cunningham outside. Pass to Bailey. McGrady against Herro. And that one's good. McGrady. He has 6.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
It's Cunningham with the drive.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Pass to McGrady. Now here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And Barrett gets it to go. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So an almost entirely new grouping now for Charlotte. Here's Murray Boyd. Nothing on the board. It's stolen. Here's Jonas. Bibby covering. Pass to Jonas. Clock at 6. Now Ware. Over Bibby. Ware, no good.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Mavericks leading. There's Porter with the 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. McDaniels outside. Here's Ware. Bibby covering. They now take the lead. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Bailey with the ball. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Here's Ware. Nails the baby hook. And now it's a 3-point Hornets lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And finished off by Bailey.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Pass to Doncic. Trying to get something going. No shot that time, not on target. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets ahead, up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay,
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Charlotte Hornets.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Taking a look at Charlotte, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Tyler Herro.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. On the court for Charlotte, Ware is out there with flag. And it's Cunningham, then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Bailey into the small forward position. Now Herro following McGrady's three-point attempt. Inside, it's picked off. And Flag throws it down.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Mavericks trail by 7. Doncic looking it over. Outside, Herro. Baker. It's rebounded by Charlotte. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. Cunningham kicks to McGrady. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Baker.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Dallas again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And it's Bailey in the corner. Doncic against Cunningham. Bailey. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Cunningham for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Outside, Porter. To the paint. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and Brooks.
Defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Cunningham against Doncic. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Porter finds Doncic. Dallas no good that time either.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And here's Cunningham. 13 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Diabate. The layup missed. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. Here's Herro. Out to Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Cunningham outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Hornets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the first one at the line is good.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Give yourself a round of applause.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Herro, no good. Hornets leading by 13. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Tyler Herro wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And so here is Dallas after the basket by Charlotte. Baker, no good.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Yep, it counts. Brooks has got his first basket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. Pass to Murray Boyle. Second shot opportunity. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Cunningham.
Substitution on the court.
Now off the inbound. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Hornets leading by 17. Houston shot's good.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here is Bibby. Hasn't made one yet. Good work there as it goes.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
Cunningham with it. Bibby covering. Cunningham passes to Houston. Here's Walsh, covered by Parker. 4 on the clock. Here's Houston. Misses the 3. Mavericks trail by 17. To the middle. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Bibby. Bibby's got his 4th assist in this one. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
You know what's happening, man, Big Clark,
And the Mavericks making a change here. Green's checked in. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Out left to the wing. Pass to Houston. Here's Jonas. And he drives in. That one drops for him. Jonas has got his 2nd basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here is Bibby. Still scoreless. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's McDaniels. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trail by 17. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. The basket counts and 1 will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
defensive foul.
This guy is a committed scorer. You get physical with R.J. Barrett, he knows how to stay under control.
23 seconds left in the third. Here's Jonas. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from 3-point territory. What a look there.
For 3, Barrett. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got R.J. Barrett, Herro out there with Bibby. Then there's Anthony Parker, and it's Doherty in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Hornets leading by 20. Here's Jonas. Pass the flag. Fires the three, and another three for Charlotte.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Barrett following the three by Charlotte, and the shot goes down.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Jonas. Doherty defending.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. Here's Doncic. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Inside, Michael, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Doherty with the screen on McDaniel. Barrett the pass to Doherty. And finished off by Doherty.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's Jonas. Guarded by Doncic. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Hornets leading by 23. And McDaniels, here we go.
Well, there's tremendous length when it comes to Jaden McDaniels. And off the dribble drive at the cup, he's tough.
A moment for an injury report.
Thanks, I just now talked with Dallas's head athletic trainer. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
That's so true, but it is also what we expect to happen. It is part of every professional sports league. In the NBA, the schedule, obviously a grind. Injuries happen, but we hear this all the time. It's next man up. Somebody's injury could be an opportunity for somebody to get minutes and do something with those minutes.
Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
They set the pick. to the inside. Micah, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Herro. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Porter in the corner. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Down low to the paint. Rebounded by Bailey. Charlotte leading by 23. McGrady outside. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things and winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Pass to Love.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First personal. Now on the floor for Charlotte, Dylan Brooks, Allen Houston.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Herro. Pass to Murray Boyle. Launches it. Knocks down the three.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And Love gets it to go.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hornets.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Cade Cunningham.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Now Love, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Love the pass to Houston. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hornets lead by 21.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.